Best cards. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter again. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter. Hello, I'm Venga Dragon, and for those of you who are here for the first time, big thanks to you for stopping by. I'm a full-time content creator and Twitch streamer. Let's get into the best neutral cards of the Ashes of Outland expansion. Now, this one's a tough one for me because I really couldn't figure out which one it is. I'm torn between two cards, Maiev Shadowsong and also Teron Gorefiend. What I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to give your favorite card of those two, whether it's Shadowsong or Gorefiend. That's up to you. Put that in the comments below to help me out. I'm leaning more towards going with Teron Gorefiend. It's a 3 mana, 3/4 stat line. The battle cry is destroy all your friendly minions, and when the death rattle comes, bring back all those minions with +1/+1 across the board. So it could cause a lot of devastation. It just seems to me that it's a little bit more versatile than Maiev Shadowsong. Let me know in the comments below which one you choose, whether it's Shadowsong or Gorefiend. So let's start off with the best in each class. Gotta start with Demon Hunter. There are so many good cards in Demon Hunter. It's crazy, and to choose just a few is really, really hard. But I'm just gonna go with one that stands out to me the most. That is Kayn Sunfury. This card is just so overpowered. This is gonna be the card that I am going to love to hate. You're gonna love to hate. We're all gonna love to play it, but we're gonna hate to play against it. The way it works is that this card is essentially a charge minion that reduces the taunts for your opponent. Your friendly minions can get through and attack the face. We got rid of charge in the meta when we got rid of Leroy, and then we added this. This essentially gets you 3 damage at least, and if you got a couple of minions on the board, next thing you know, you're pushing through for a big lethal. I gotta give an honorable mention to Battlefiend. This just might be the most overpowered card printed in the set. And one last thing on Kayn Sunfury, I can just imagine now all the crazy combos with Zephrys the Great. Well, they might be great combos, but wow. Now Druid, this was a tough one because the cards were just so underwhelming. The card that stands out the most to me is Marsh Hydra. This is the best card of the Druid class. It's a stat line of 7/7. It's got rush, and when it attacks, it puts an 8 mana minion into your hand. So not so bad. Turn 7, you play this. Maybe you get some cool 8 mana minion that you can play on the next turn. Seems all right. Not a great card, but let's move on. Hunter. Now Hunter is interesting. The card that stands out to me the most in Hunter is Beastmaster Leorox. Potentially putting King Crush, Tundra Rhino, and Hyman on the board for like 16 plus damage with charge to the face. This card brings out a lot of stats. It's an 8 mana, 5/5, which summons 3 beasts from your hand. Like I said, Tundra Rhino, Hyman, and King Crush. Wow. This one sort of reminds me of Katharina Winterwisp from the Kobolds and Catacombs expansion. It's just a little bit faster and a little bit more punchy. Mage. Wow, Mage. The no minion Mage. That's going to be something. But we're talking about the best cards. The best card I see in this is hands down Evocation. 1 mana. Fill your hands with random Mage spells. So at the end of the turn, you discard the Mage spells. You don't have to worry about overdraw. Combine this with something like Kalthaz or Mana Cyclone, looking for some big combos with Sorcerer's Apprentice. Best card, Evocation, 1 mana. Paladin, in combination with what I think is going to be the best prime card of the expansion. This is Murgur Murgurgle, which gets you Murgurgle Prime. Man, I pulled that off. Murgur Murgurgle is a 2/1 Murloc with Divine Shield, and it's got the Death Rattle that shuffles a Murgurgle Prime into your deck. The Murgurgle Prime is one of the prime cards, and like I said, I think this is the best one. It's a Murloc that has an 8 mana, 6/3 stat line with the battle cry that summons 4 random Murlocs. And on top of that, it gives them Divine Shield. Now, 4 Murlocs on the board with Divine Shield, you're going to get something that's going to buff you up. You're going to get something that's going to be hard to kill with the Divine Shield. It also might generate some other Murlocs for your hand. So there's a lot of things that could happen here. It should be pretty good. Talking about 8 mana to put up a lot of stats on the board. Bring Murloc Paladin back to the meta again. So let's get to Priest. Priest. Wow, you guys are going to laugh at me at this one. I just picked out a minion here because I'm not really seeing anything that's all that great in Priest. Though there is one thing that I do like. It got me thinking about Dragon Priest. Yeah, I think we're going to see some Dragon Priest. And it's going to be Dragon Priest, not some kind of big crushing Dragon Priest, but a more mid-range type of Dragon Priest I think is coming back. And that brings in this card here, which is kind of underwhelming at 2 mana. It's Dragon Maw Sentinel. Wow. 1/4 stat line. And if you happen to have a dragon in your hand, it gets 1 attack and lifesteal. Now you could really start living the dream if on turn 3 you drop down the Dragon Maw Overseer. If you get the Dragon Maw Overseer, it goes to a 4/6 on the next turn. That is if it hasn't gotten punched in the face by one of the other minions. And like I said, live the dream by getting the Dragon Maw Overseer to buff it on up. Gotta give an honorable mention to Natalie Celine. Natalie, you could kill just about any single minion out there. Actually, you could kill any minion out there. Some big destruction and take all their health. Basically, the battle cry reads for Natalie Celine is destroy anything really big and menacing and gain its health. So let's move over to Rogue. Spy Mistress, 3/1 with stealth, so it will stay on the board and can take out just about anything that your opponent drops on 1, 2, and maybe even 3. So it's a pretty powerful card. Spy Mistress, you are the best card in the Rogue deck right now. Shaman. Now I had a lot of trouble with this one. Bogstrok Clacker. This card could probably be pretty good if you had 5 mana, completed the quest, tap that hero power, and drop down the minion and buff up the 2 adjoining minions by 2. Not so bad. Also got to give an honorable mention to Lady Vashj. It's a card that's in Shaman, but this is the best card that I think is right now. Warrior. Well, the Warrior class just kind of underwhelming here as well. The only card that stands out to me was Blood Boil Brute. This is a 7 mana 6/8 stat line with Rush, but here's the thing. You could cheat this out for maybe 2, 1, 0 mana. But worst case scenario, you get a 7 mana 6/8 with Rush. This card can be cheated out pretty easily. The thing is it's not just the minions on your side of the board, it's all of the minions on the board. If you combine it with something like Whirlwind, you can do damage to everything on the board. You might even be able to get this one out for 0. So a 0 mana minion, 6/8 with Rush, it's pretty powerful. Last but not least, Warlock, the Warlock class. I saved this one for the last because we just want to blow this up with some fire. Lackey Madness, minion buff decks, big demons, whatever it may be. This is the craziest card, or maybe the most underwhelmingest card in the meta. Imprisoned Scrap Imp. 2 mana with Dormant, making it one of the imprisoned demons that's in the new set. Check this out. What it is, you drop it down for 2 mana, it goes dormant for 2 turns. When it awakens from being dormant, it comes on the board as a 3/3 and gives every single minion in your hand +2/+2. I've seen some of the preliminary plays with this one where there was demons out there that were 10/14s, 6/8s, 7/9s, all kinds of big minions to play with. This is my choice for best card of the Warlock set. I have to ponder the thought of getting Conrathad Prime, summoning back something like Magdaridon. Well, Enter the Darkness comes to mind, but that was kind of slow. Maybe this one's better. So that sums it up for the best cards in the Ashes of Outlands expansion. If you have some cards you think that I missed, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and come by Twitch and hang out, where we do streaming of Hearthstone 4 days a week. More videos coming, thumbs up, that's what's up, Venga!